don't know what's going on with my phone, so we're filming this way today. Today I am going to be talking about my mental health experience. So sit back and relax. I've been trying to film this video for I don't know how long. I'm going to probably cry again. I haven't done my makeup because I know it's just going to go messy. But I've probably been trying to film this 20 times now. And I decided I'm doing it today. That's why I've gone live to do this. I've like messed around again like normal. So sit back and relax. Get some popcorn. Get your drinks. Because this is probably going to be a very long video. Because there's a lot in it. So let's start with when I first became a cutter. I am just going to put a disclaimer out though before I actually start all of this. If you were triggered, please do not watch. I do not want to be the cause of someone relapsing or anything. This is just my personal experience. It's different for everyone and different in every country. If you need help, please do contact the police. Talk to someone you trust. It doesn't have to be your parents or your boyfriend, husband, whatever. Just someone you trust, and get the help you need, even if you call anonymously on to a health line. It's like a suicide prevention helpline. Go and do that. Do not sit and dwell and then commit suicide. I do not want to be the reason for that. Other than that, let's get started. So 2014, 4 years ago, I had my first girlfriend. I was hiding her from the world. It was horrible. She actually, I thought was the one. And she told me she loved me. And so she just go to the bathroom and then actually shot herself in front of me on a Skype call. Which isn't always the best. So I became really depressed. I was always like struggling with disorders, like eating disorders. I used to be anorexic, not for very long, but I used to be. I'm bulimic now, I'm pretty sure, because I always like to throw up my food because I don't want to be eating it. But I've always struggled with different things. You all know I have really extreme anxiety. That's why I started my YouTube channel, Phoebe Ann. Actually, no, I wanted to do that because it seemed cool, and then like I got rid of that channel and I came over here because it was helping me, and this helps me. And when I'm not filming, I feel really insecure. Like, I need you guys. So I've always been struggling with different things in my life. After that, I began cutting. It wasn't that bad. I'm not going to say it was like really bad. Like, now I'm ashamed. I'm not ashamed because they're my battle scars. But I actually started on my wrists, which is the stupidest thing because like, it's like obvious and then I just went around my body. I don't actually have scars on my wrist that are visible because I was doing them so lightly. You don't see them now, like when the sun's coming on, because I just went over them, whatever. And suicide thoughts came in and out, but the mental health system did not want to listen. We went, they said I was fine. The leading child psychologist in Australia lied about my extreme anxiety and a whole bunch of other stuff, and no one wanted to help me, so I was suffering. I got a boyfriend when I was dating him. I had stopped for a period of time at the beginning, and then I started again. But my suicidal thoughts weren't as bad. It was just the way to relieve the pain. We started going in 2016. I had been on and off cutting and suicide thoughts and everything. And still no one wanted to help me. I was suffering in silence. I was really badly bullied. I used to wear, in summer, track pants or like skin tights like whatever my PE uniform was, and then these thick ass hoodie jumpers, or whatever I could wear. I used to wear my school jumpers, I used to wear hoodies, I used to wear whatever I could that was long sleeve to cover my body. Like, I had no skin showing. I'd freak out if any skin was showing. I did not want any skin showing. We could be doing runs laps around the field. Everyone would be like taking off their jumpers or whatever because it was so hot, and I would be almost at the part of breaking down and fainting and everything because of how much heat I was absorbing in my body, and I wasn't like taking my jumper off because I didn't want people to know. So fast forward to 2016, I met Chelsea. We all know Chelsea on my channel, and I stopped. She helped me stop. If I was depressed or anything, I would go to her. She was the one I could talk to. She had been through a lot. I've been through a lot. Well, two peas and pods, obviously, my Chelsea tattoo. And it was hard. But she made it easier. Like, if I had boy problems or troubles, like, she'd be there. When I came out, she was there for me. Like, it wasn't that bad anymore. All the people who used to bully me at that school, when I came back, they didn't bully me because I was with Chels. I used to have my life focused around Chels, and she was the only person who had made me feel better since Hannah, my ex, who killed herself. Which was horrible. So when she was re-diagnosed with cancer, it became hard, but I didn't do anything because I knew this wasn't what she wanted, and it was a few weeks after she passed that I started again. So that kept going all the way through 2017, on and off. I used to stop, and throughout the year it was getting worse. Between 2014 and 2016, I had about 4 suicide attempts in that span of time. In the span of 2017, I had 2. 3. So I'm not going to get into too much detail, but the ones between 2014 and 2016, there was, I tried hanging myself, I tried jumping off a roof, I tried overdosing, I tried going too deep. 2017 came, and as I said, I was getting worse. Like, throughout the year, I was getting deeper, and I just wasn't coping very well anymore. Every person I was dating, it was like, I'd break up with someone, and I'd have to have someone, like, within the next day, even if I wasn't over them, because I felt like I needed someone with me 24/7 to be looking after me, because I couldn't look after myself. So I accidentally overdosed on my birth control in 2017, and I didn't know until, like, later on. Later on in 2017, I tried overdosing purposely, and then I tried cutting too deep again, and I failed every single time. But I got more serious about wanting to end my life in 2017. So the real breaking point was my overdose that I did purposely, because it was either, I don't remember exactly when, but I was either leading up the day or just after Hannah's suicide date that I tried. I don't remember exactly when though. And it was bad. I actually came clean because I was scared and told my girlfriend at the time what I had done. Coincidentally, her name's Hannah. Which is just freaking stupid, but it's whatever. She told me to tell my mum, so I went to my mum and I showed her all my cuts. We went to the mental health team and that's when they finally realised something was wrong with me. I got pushed through that day. Then they had to review me and it took ages. I was still cutting really badly and it was just getting deeper. I mean, I have scars all up my upper leg on this side, so this leg here. I have them all the way from about my kneecap all the way down to about my hip bone, just scars from it. And they're not like pretty scars either, like other ones where they just disappear. These ones are like there all the time. That's what was up in here. So there are some that will always be with me now, which are my battle scars. Like I say, like if someone like goes, "Oh, you're a cutter," I'm like, they're my battle scars. They showed I've passed this stage, and I mean I'm still struggling now, but we'll get to that. So, sippy. So, it came up to, they finally allowed me in and I went in and they were assessing me, and that's when they realised that I was in critical need of looking after, and they admitted me into hospital. Keep in mind, it was like the holidays. I think it was the holidays. I actually don't remember if it was like after the holidays or just before the holidays. Whatever. I was in there for a night. I went in about 4 and I got swapped a couple of rooms, and then I actually landed in the same room that Chelsea was in, which wasn't the best. And I got really sick because they messed up my medication. It was my first time on the medication. They messed it up straight away. So that was fun. I was up and down all night throwing up because mental health team put me on the wrong dosage to start off with, because I didn't have a proper person. I had an adult one, not a child one, because it was just the emergency team that was dealing with me at the time. I mean, my doctor now, he's kind of okay. I mean, he's helping me. So this is hard. I got really bored that night after being sick, and I was discharged by my now doctor the next day, which he doesn't normally like discharging people the next day, but he did for me because he knew I was really bored, and I promised to talk to my mum and stuff until the next meeting. I was just getting worse, but I didn't talk to my mum like I was meant to. Sorry, like my mum got that talking outside my room. It's annoying me now. So we then fast forward, and I get told I'm going to be put into a mental health home as my last step before I go up way away from my family and my home into a mental health department. So this place is a home for kids who are too risky to be at home by themselves, or they can't like be at home with their families. So it was a lot of people with depression and mood disorders and stuff like that that just couldn't be at home because their parents couldn't look after them, so they were in the south looking after. And I helped a lot out there. It was basically for 2 weeks while my medication was kicking in. It helped my depression and my PTSD, but it did not help my anxiety. It actually made my anxiety worse. I got out of the home and my anxiety is still now skyrocketed so much that I can't control it anymore. Before I can control it, now I can't. I was taking my sleeping pills, so I was sleeping pretty well. I got really injured in there and I was not impressed because it was one of my roommates who was kind of the coolest. It was kind of me and kind of my roommate, because we went on a trip. I couldn't really go to school after that because I was still on 24 hour surveillance for Suicide Watch. So I missed a lot of school in 2017 because of it. Like, my anxiety is getting better. It's not getting better. But my depression definitely, if I look in the past, it's definitely now a lot better than what it was when Hannah died. But I'm still at a standpoint where I'm like, some days I want to die and some days I'm the happiest, like depression does to you. But I am getting better. So this was just my depression story. If you have any questions, my Twitter's down below. Just tweet at me, and I'll answer them all. If you want a Q&A, just tweet at me and I'll do a Q&A if there's enough people interested. Mental health is really important. I know on my birthday there's like Draw the Love Heart. I'm doing that on my birthday. I haven't like been really helping you guys who do have disorders, especially depression, anxiety, PTSD, like the things I've had, eating disorders, like everything that I've had. I haven't really been supportive of you guys, and I'm sorry. I've been more focused on myself. So if you ever need someone to talk to, I'm always here. I have so many friends who struggle just like me. They go down, I'm literally there. Even if it's 1 o'clock in the morning. If you guys need me, if I'm awake or not busy, I don't know if I'm busy, I'll try and make myself not busy. I will talk to you guys. Just send me a message on Instagram or Twitter and I will literally be there for you guys. Because I'm there. And I mean, you don't even have to do it like publicly. You can do it you can just hit up my DMs and be like, I need help, Beauty Queen, and I'll be there. So thank you, Beauty Queen, for always being here and being supported. That's why I wasn't filming and recording and everything. But I am getting better, and thank you guys for watching my story. As I said, please, if you need help, message me or contact the authorities or the mental health crisis team. Anything, just get help. Do not go down the same path as me and try and commit suicide. You might not be as lucky as me, and survive. I know right now you're going to be thinking, oh, I don't want to survive. People say just wait, the light at the end of the tunnel will be there for you. You don't believe it, and like I hear everything and I still don't believe it sometimes. But since having my boyfriend in my life and being able to be on my antidepressants, and I'm finally starting to get there with my self-expression, so my piercings, my tattoos, things that are helping me. I'm starting to see light in the tunnel, but I'm not going to say it all gets better. But with helping each other, with everyone, if everyone who ever has suffered or is a sufferer of any disorder helps each other out, we can get through it together. Thank you for watching.